When I had to fight baby mothers at mother-in-law's houses on Thanksgiving, I knew that girl wasn't lying. Who refused to tell people, hey, me and Rem haven't even slept in the same bed since May 2022. You don't want to tell nobody that. You were so wrapped up in the whole black love thing. That was your thing. That was the only thing you had. And I realized that. And I respected that. You know what? I don't need to be out here telling people you ain't this and you ain't got this and you ain't doing it.
How do y'all think y'all know what people, what do you tell somebody being broke to y'all? Because I see a lot of this in my upgrade, downgrade, so-and-so's broke, this one's broke. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all don't know what people have. Actually, my ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included.
It's my house because I paid for it. All 1.3 million, whatever I pay in cash. With my name on it only. I take care of the kid. I take care of it. So I say, here, you go, you move over here. You're a piece of Papoose. You really are. You have turned into a piece of This, right here, the gambling, the failures that you had in your career or whatever that didn't pan out how you wanted to, has turned you into somebody else. Was my friend, I would be like, girl, you just turned 30 years old. You are a world champion. You are accomplished. You have made it from out the ghetto, from the slums, from the depths of Flint, Michigan. You don't got no kids. You have your whole life ahead of you. Well, why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of your percentage because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out his ex house. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right? He has a son.
Drama in the world of hip-hop and boxing has hit an all-time high, and trust me, this one is wild. Imagine a love triangle you never saw coming. Remy Ma, her husband Papoose, and boxing superstar Claressa Shields. Sounds like an episode of Love and hip-hop on steroids, right? Well, grab your popcorn because this story has more twists than a late-night soap opera. Let's break it down. For years, Remy Ma and Papoose have been seen as the poster couple for loyalty in hip-hop. Papoose built his whole brand around love, faithfulness, and standing by Remy during her toughest times, including her prison sentence. People admired them because they weren't messy like other celebrity couples. They were seen as solid, strong, and real. That's why this new drama feels like such a bombshell. Recently, rumors started spreading that Claressa Shields, two-time Olympic gold medalist and one of the most dominant women in boxing, was getting a little too close to Papoose. At first, it sounded ridiculous. Why would the most loyal man in rap step out on his wife, especially with someone as high-profile as Claressa? But then whispers turned into headlines, and headlines turned into accusations. It started with leaks, screenshots, supposed late-night messages, even a mysterious Uber receipt tied to a Brooklyn hotel. Some vlogs claimed these receipts came from Claressa's ex, who apparently had no problem stirring the pot. He hinted he had proof of inappropriate conversations between Claressa and Papoose, and that was enough to send social media into overdrive. Now, usually when messy rumors pop up, couples either ignore them or release a calm statement shutting things down. But Remy Ma is from the Bronx. She doesn't play quiet. Instead of brushing it off, she allegedly went straight to the source and made it clear for the whole world to hear. Stay away from my man. This wasn't whispered in some backroom either. It was loud, public, and impossible to ignore. Soon after, hashtags like. Here's where it gets even juicier. Claressa didn't deny the rumors outright. Instead, she tried to act unbothered. She posted a gym selfie with boxing gloves on, captioned, "Focused, unbothered. Try me in the ring, not online." That one post was enough to keep the internet buzzing for days. Fans took it as shade toward Remy, almost like Claressa was daring her to step into her world. Meanwhile, Papoose, normally active online and always posting about Black love and his family, went completely silent. No interviews, no Instagram lives, no official denial. Just one cryptic caption, "Energy can't lie." And let's be real, when someone suddenly goes ghost in the middle of a scandal, people assume the worst. The internet quickly split into camps. On one side, you had Team Remy, defending her right to protect her marriage. On the other side, Team Claressa, who insisted she was innocent and being dragged into drama she didn't start. And then there were the conspiracy theorists claiming the whole thing was staged for publicity, maybe to hype Claressa's next fight or Remy's next music release. But then, more fuel got thrown on the fire. Claressa's ex posted a shady message online. Funny how people act brand new when receipts come out. That one line, paired with a wink emoji, sent gossip blogs into a frenzy. What receipts? Were they coming out soon? And if they did, would they destroy Remy and Papoose's perfect image? Things escalated when word got out that Remy supposedly confronted Claressa at a private event in New York. No fists were thrown, but the words were sharp enough to cut glass. Witnesses claimed Remy told her, "You might be the champ in the ring, but you don't want the smoke outside of it." That single line spread like wildfire, and it didn't stop there. Days later, Remy hopped on Instagram Live, looking straight into the camera and sending out a message that could only be directed at Claressa. "Respect starts at home. My family isn't anyone's playground. Try." By now, the drama had crossed over from gossip blogs into mainstream outlets. TMZ, Complex, and others were all covering it. Think pieces started popping up asking bigger questions. Why do men who preach loyalty always get caught in rumors like this? Can women in powerful careers like boxing avoid being dragged down by messy personal scandals? And let's be real, this wasn't just gossip anymore. For Remy, it was about her marriage and reputation. For Claressa, it was about her career and legacy as the GWT greatest woman of all time. For Papoose, it was about protecting the image he'd spent years building, hip-hop's most faithful husband. But here's the thing. The internet doesn't wait for official confirmations. It doesn't care if screenshots are real or fake, or if a blurry video could be anyone. Once the story is out there, people run with it. And right now, the narrative that Papoose might not be as loyal as he seems is spreading fast. To make matters worse, more receipts allegedly surfaced. DMs supposedly showed Claressa saying, "I respect what you and Remy built, but sometimes respect doesn't stop feelings." And a reply, allegedly from Papoose, read, "Real talk, you're different." That energy is rare. Whether real or fake, those screenshots went viral in minutes. And once again, silence from Papoose made it look suspicious. Remy doubled down too. She liked a tweet that read, "Once a woman warns you, believe her. The next step is war." That one simple, added gasoline to the fire and had fans speculating about whether this marriage was about to implode publicly. So, where does that leave us now? On one side, you've got a rap queen protecting her family. On another, a boxing champ insisting she's focused and unbothered. And right in the middle, a man whose silence is speaking louder than any words ever could. The truth? Nobody really knows yet. Maybe it's all smoke with no fire. Maybe the receipts are fake. Or maybe the couple that looked unshakable. The world of hip-hop and sports is buzzing right now, and it all comes down to a messy love triangle that nobody saw coming. What started as whispers has now turned into one of the biggest scandals of the year. Blogs are in overdrive, fans are glued to their phones, and social media timelines are filled with nothing but theories, memes, and heated debates. At the center of it all are three familiar names: Remy Ma, Papoose, and boxing champion Claressa Shields. It all began when Remy Ma dropped a subtle but pointed warning aimed at Claressa, telling her in so many words to back away from Papoose. On the surface, it seemed like a small comment. But in the world of celebrity relationships, a warning like that is never random.